So before you guys say anything, I got a haircut. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna tell you all about how I got to this style, what happened. So yeah, for starters, I went in to the salon I went to, which is a fantastic salon, by the way. It's great. The guy I went to, his name is Justin. He's amazing. I drove a little ways to go there, and it's amazing. It's called Aveda Pure Salon Spa. It's kind of a chain. So I went in initially going to get a trim because my ends of my hair were so dead. I'm talking, I have a picture on my phone that I might insert here. I am talking dead, as in like I could not brush them. It was just, they were gross and they were causing tangles in my hair and causing like this part of my hair to start being broken. And so I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I really need a haircut. Can you try and schedule one? So she's like, okay. So she scheduled one and I drove down there. So I got there and I met him and he's really nice. I hadn't met him before. And so we started talking and he was like, okay, so what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I know I need to get a trim. So let me preface this with, my hair was down to my rib cage. I know I need a trim, but I want something different. I pretty much, generally speaking, stay with the exact same thing all the time. I never change. I always have my hair long, straight, no layers, no bangs, nothing like that. So now that you know that this is the complete opposite of what I normally have. Like, I want change. I am okay with change. I'm good with it. So he was like, all right. So he holds up my hair and he's like, how do you think about here? And I was like, I think that's great. I think that'll be good. That'll be a good option. So as we're still talking about what I want to do with my hair, he puts it in a ponytail and chops it off to about here. So I was like, okay. And he was like, I'm only gonna go up a little bit more out of this, like no big deal. He washes my hair, comes out and starts cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and getting it shorter and shorter and shorter. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then around and started adding layers and cut off this right here, because now I have side bangs, because before I would just side parted my hair. I didn't have side bangs. And so he turned me back around and I love it. I honestly think it looks awesome. I was really worried about, because I used to have short hair when I went through a really awkward stage in my life. So I've doomed short hair since then, but I think it looks great. It's gonna be nice now going into summer, having it be shorter and not as hot and not as much to deal with, because long hair, I didn't necessarily have to flat iron it every day, but it did take some kind of managing because it's longer and it takes longer to shower with and blah blah blah. But I really am happy with this. I think he did a great job. I kind of just gave it to him and was like, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever you think looks good. And I can still curl it. It's gonna be really short, and my ponytail is about this long. It's too cute. Or had it been like up here, I think I would be really upset about it, but I think it looks great. Well, let's see. There are some disadvantages to this. I mean, the disadvantages that the thing I'm gonna miss the most about my long hair is just how it looked. I really liked the way it looked some days, but honestly, I'm really happy about this, because I know there are gonna be some days where I wish I had my long hair back, but I just like, it feels so much healthier. I feel really pretty with it like this. I don't know. I think maybe I'll keep it shorter from now on. It suits me and it suits my personality, and I was really worried because I have a pretty round face, so I was really worried, you know, short haircuts can really accentuate round faces and make them look bigger, and I was like, oh gosh, what if that happens? But I think it turned out great. I think he did a great job, you know. I think that's just a lesson for us to learn, as trust the person who's done this. Like, he has done this for a long enough time. He went to school for it. He knows what he's doing. If you go to a good salon, they'll know what they're doing. As scary as that can be, because I was talking to somebody about this, it can be really scary because like it takes forever to grow back, but honestly, it's hair. Unless it's like shaved up to here, then it won't take that long to grow out. Like, I think this was the perfect length because it'll still be able to grow out, but it's still not too short. I just trust people sometimes, you know. It's good to have change. I know as people we hate change sometimes because we're like, oh my gosh, what if it's terrible? And what if it is terrible? What's gonna happen? You're gonna cry over it for the next 2 days and then be done with it and then wear a hat, okay? That's literally how it's gonna be. So going to the doctor and not trusting him. He went to 8 years of medical school. I can guarantee he knows what he's doing, okay? No, just trust sometimes. It's good to have change. It's good to do different things, even when it's outside your comfort zone, because this was really outside my comfort zone. I was really scared. I was like, I don't want short hair, but I got short hair. Try different things because I'm not used to having short hair. So guys, I really need some good hair products. Can you leave them down below? I really want, does anybody have any Lush products that they really like? Because I'm going to be going to Lush in the next couple weeks. So if you have anything you really like from there, please comment it down below, or hair products. I've only used a couple of their hair products there, so if you have any that you really like I'm trying to get into more organic things. Like, I just made my own deodorant last night, but I'm trying to get into more organic things and trying to use less chemicals and all that jazz. So if you have any really good products that are kind of like on the naturaler side / Lush products that you like, please let me know. I really need some. And if you have anything you like to do with your short hair, because I have some viewers that have short hair, so if you guys have any like recommendations for products or curling irons or things like that, I'm going to be experimenting soon. So yeah, if you like my hair, I hope you guys like my hair, because you're going to have to look at it for a little while, but I think it looks good, and that's what really matters. So thank you guys so much for watching this little story on my hair. The story of my hair. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys back here on Tuesday.